Hey guys, tip of the day 30. Tailgaters tip of the day 30. I'm gonna go over my very favorite drill, the one that gives me the most enjoyment, and that's the half ball drill. So both balls are on the spot. If you notice, these are right here, basically one diamond in from the center. The whole object of the exercise is to ideally land the cue ball onto those. That's the perfect position. Why? Because I've got a little angle. If I bump the second rail, I'm coming towards the... Now, right away, I dug into it too much. So, I'm not perfect. So now I gotta get back in line and correct. So this comes back up. So now I've got too much. So now I'm coming a little bit too, so I don't want to come across it. So what I would want to do to get back in line is a hair of left spin, which will check it up and come this way. Now an interesting thing about the check, because I'm putting a little left on this, it's going to kill it a bit. So it's actually beneficial in the sense that I can hit it a little harder because it's going to kill here and come down towards the line. We're still trying to get back in line, so this is the aiming point. Do not move until you get perfect. So I just need a hair, not a lot. I stay perfectly still until I get this back onto the point. So there you go, right through it. That's fine, I'm on the line, okay? This comes back up. Now what you're gonna wanna do is see how many in a row. This is the fun part. You can make in a row, okay? Beat your record every day, try and beat it. That's what makes this fun. Can you get 3 or 4, 5, 6, 20, 30? How many? You'll see, you'll surprise yourself because you're gonna start, but it's really empowering to start pocketing a bunch of half ball hits in a row. So here, I'm not perfect because I'm a little too straight. I would have liked to be like this, so in this case, I'm a little, like I got angle, but I think you can't force it. So now I actually have to I have to force it up and come down the line. So I'm envisioning right here, that's my aiming point. I'm gonna stay perfectly still so that I can gauge results. I'm gonna stay perfectly still until this comes up. So there, I had a little too much poke on it, stun on it. So back to that troublesome spot that we were before. No problem. I replace this. I'm still. Now I've got a little tougher shot. This is how runs come to an end if you're not careful. So I'm gauging it. I want to get back to right here. So what do? Just a hair of left spin because I know, because I'm cutting it more, and it's coming like this. And I need to come out like that. So I'm gonna check it off of here. Now knowing that I'm checking it, the good news about this is it's gonna kill it a little bit. So this is the hair of the right spin. So now I checked it, I'm a little off, but that's okay, I'm back in line. No problem, I'm back here. Okay. What's your record? In this situation, I don't have an angle, it's not ideal, but at least I've corrected it. I'm not making these crazy cut shots. So, what do you do here? It's perfectly straight. I would say you just draw it back to here, okay? And then you take it, at least I know if I'm back here, I've got a little angle. So, it's a little longer shot for the 9 next, but no problem. So I'm picking my spot. I don't think I can get here, but I can get to right back where the cue ball is, which is on the line. Actually, I was able to cheat it, so that's even better, okay? Back up, what's your record? So now, this is ideal. Anything, because now anything in this little spot here means I can cut this into the second diamond and come towards it. Gives me the most margin for error. So I visualize it. I'm shooting a 9. This is no right, no left, all speed. So I overcut it, which means that's why I was higher. Run comes to an end. I process the fact that I overcut this, So I need to make that correct next time. And if I would have, it wouldn't have come here, it would have come a little thicker. So whatever that run is, I think that was like 6 or 7, but once you start flowing, you can get into the 20s, 30s. Let me know what your high run is. Start with 3, 4, 5. But the important thing is you always start it here with the natural angle, and my goal is to stay perfectly still and gauge how close I came to this. So I was a little short of pace and a little into here. If you bump the second diamond, you're going to be right onto here, okay? So that is called the half ball drill. When I'm doing this and I'm not talking and I'm just engaged in the drill, I've gotten up to 40s and 50s of really, I kind of lose myself in this exercise, and after I do it, I feel super empowered because I'm constantly getting back to these reference points, and I'm making a bunch of perfect half ball hits. So when I get stuck in situations in a game, I'm able to get back to the middle of the table, stay perfectly still. So again, in like 20, 30 minutes of doing this, you're gonna get a real feeling of half ball hit. At the beginning, it's gonna be difficult, but gauge your progress. Were you only able to get 3, 4, 5? Then all of a sudden, can you get up to 10, 11, 12? Every day that you're on a pool table, you should be doing this for 20 minutes to half an hour if you can afford that, and see what type of numbers you can increase, okay? So this is called the half ball drill. I know this video was a little longer than normal, but it's my favorite drill in terms of practice. I find it's very flow, it puts you in a bit of a flow state, which can be beneficial when it comes to drills. So try this back and forth half ball drill, okay? Thanks a lot, guys, and tomorrow I'll come back with tip of the day 31.